It's a tradition in my household to open one present each on Christmas Eve. And I picked the guy who said it. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. I plan on making a Christmas haul video and a room tour after I have all my Christmas haul stuff put away and all that. But I decided to give you a review on Christmas Eve. Granted, if YouTube actually works when it comes to uploading it. That's why I've been gone a month. This is a review of the Batman Arkham Origins The Joker. This is made by DC Collectibles, and they did a pretty good job on this guy. Granted, he could use some help, but overall, he is a pretty good figure. First giving you some comparisons, because why not? Here he is with Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. As you can see, he looks pretty good with Batman. Not great, but they look good enough together. I don't know, I just feel that Batman himself goes better with other figures than this Joker. But overall, I think they make a pretty good pair. How many lives did you just take? Okay, so there he was with Batman, and now here he is with the Arkham Asylum Joker. As you can see, oddly enough, this new Joker is taller. Now that is kinda confusing. I'm not really sure why DC Collectibles decided to go this route and make the new one taller. I guess Joker just got shorter with age or something, I don't know. But overall, these two do look pretty good together. I do like it. I certainly prefer the Asylum head sculpt over this, and I'll get to that here shortly. And here he is with the Batman Arkham City Sickened Joker. As you can see, same height problem, because he's just a reuse of the Asylum mold except with a new head. Yet again, I prefer the City Joker mold over this one when it comes to the head sculpt. I don't know, I just like how he looks so pizza-facey. So, onto this figure itself. This is actually a really, really impressive figure. I really do like this guy. He does have some problems, though, which I will get into. But overall, he's just really nice. He feels nice. He's overall pretty enjoyable. And considering how rare the other two Jokers I just showed are, this guy's a pretty good substitute. Not great, but pretty good. As you can see, his head sculpt, it looks kind of weird. Yeah, I'm not really understanding why they decided to go this route. On the packaging, they actually showed a different head sculpt, and at the end of the video, I'll show a jump cut where you can see this head compared to the packaging, how that looks on there. But I mean, overall, it's an okay head sculpt. It kind of reflects Joker in the game, but I don't know. I think they could have done way better. The sculpt of the suit, though, is absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love the pants. You can see how like they gave it kind of a paint wash glimmer, and inside the coat too, you can see some green. I really like that. Even his arms just look really nice. He's unfortunately missing some paint applications, and there are some paint problems, like right there on his glove. You can see like it's a weird, almost looks like a hinge, like on Clone Troopers and all that for Star Wars, but it's actually a detail where that should be his white flesh, even though they didn't bother painting that, which kind of sucks. And his coat is sculpted in this, or it's molded, I should say, in this kind of gray color. I want to call it gray, grayish purple. So I have a couple green paint splotches where the green inside kind of got onto there. Now that's kind of but it's not a huge problem. I still really like this guy. Articulation's pretty good. Not great, but it's to be expected with DC Collectibles. He has a ball-jointed head, which has a really good range. I really do like this head. It's really expressive. It can do a full 360 for you people that are just so obsessed with breaking action figures' necks. This is probably the most irritating. He has a swivel at the shoulder. Yeah, we're kind of going back to 2006 when it comes to Star Wars stuff, are we? Yeah, I don't know why they decided to give him a swivel at the shoulder. I mean, getting the old Joker here, as you can see, he has a ball joint at the shoulder, which has the exact same range and more, because he can put his arms out a good deal, and the coat still looks really nice when he does. This Joker, however, nah, he fails in that regard. I don't know, I just think it was a cheap excuse, just to say, oh, we want to keep the pattern of the coat flowing. Yeah, that pattern's really flowing, isn't it? And he has a ball hinge at the elbow, which I really do like that. I wish it could bend a bit more, though. It's kind of disappointing how much it bends, and this kind of upsets me, too. He has ball joints at the wrists, which are really good, but his wrists, I don't like how they're sculpted. Just, I should say his hands. It's just they're in a fist. And I'd like him to hold stuff, like maybe a 7-inch scale revolver, or I don't know, just something other than a fist. I mean, he really doesn't have fists all that much in the game. I mean, I played it. I don't know. I just really think they could have done better in that regard. Here's an articulation point I wasn't aware of until I got the figure. He has a swivel at the waist, which that is more than welcome. That's actually a point of articulation that the old one didn't have. He has a swivel at the hip, which it's not bad. It goes out far enough, and it oddly enough goes back. I mean, I'm not sure about you guys, but I don't really think I'm capable of doing that, you know, just moving my legs back. I don't really think it's possible for the human anatomy, but he has one single hinge at the elbow, not the elbow, damn it, the knee, which is pretty good, and he has like the weirdest ball-jointed ankle ever. It doesn't really move, but you can rotate it, and I mean, who wants to do this? Who wants to do this? I don't want to do that. Overall, his articulation's pretty good. Could be a lot better, but overall, the detail's really good. I really like him. He doesn't come with any accessories, and that really upsets me. Now, mute. If you don't want to be spoiled about the video game, mute the video until until I do this with my fingers. Okay. A really good accessory idea would have been a red hood, because in the game you see him wearing the red hood in a flashback of his, or kind of like when he's being evaluated by Harley Quinn. And I mean, they really just could have put a good red hood there and a cape, because his outfit right here is exactly what he wore in that flashback. And that would have been really cool. I would have really liked that accessory. But, you know, hopefully someone can cast one at some point and just sell it for like $10, because I would buy it. Okay. Now, that really is it with this guy. Do I recommend him for Arkham collectors? Let me say, if you're a completist like I am, well, as completist as I can be, I would say go for him. He's a worthy figure to own. But when it comes to like the definitive Arkham Joker, I gotta give it to the Asylum Joker. Asylum Joker was recently re-released, I should say, and you can probably find him online for $30, which isn't terrible. I mean, that's only $5 more than this guy, but this is certainly the definitive Joker right here. And I mean, good luck finding this thing. But overall, I really do like this guy. Now, before I end the video, I do want to give you that jump cut that I promised. So, jump cut! Now, as you can see, it appears that they changed the head sculpt. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it looks like the hair pattern is slightly different. I mean, it looks generally the same, but if you really look close at the face, you can see how he has more of a wider smile than this figure. But it may just be a drastic difference in paint application, I'm not sure. But just let me tell you this, I would have really preferred that head. So I really guess that is it with this review, guys. That is my review of the Batman Arkham Origins Joker. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, check out my Facebook page if you have a chance. Have a good day, guys, and happy holidays! Yeah, remember when I reviewed this last year? Yeah.